Hi guys, and welcome back to another episode of Building a Nation with Polonia Warszawa. Here we are on the page of our Lord and Saviour, Mateusz Zwigawa, the young star who has just taken to this lifestyle as an absolute phenomenon. And in all honesty, like, when I first saw this guy come through, you'll notice that I got more and more excited because he just got... Every stat I looked at, he just got better and better and better. And it is truly excellent. His determination, I need to get him in the right mentoring group. I think that could definitely play a factor in there. I want to make sure he's in a group with some good mentors with the right personalities so that we can get his personality to something even better than balanced. But unfortunately, he's got that hernia at the moment, which is annoying. And it's prevented him from making his league debut for the club at the moment. But when you look at the games he's played so far, the non-competitive one, that actually counts our under-19s league as well. He's got 15 goals in 10 appearances. Now, not all of those are in that. Some of them are friendlies and whatnot, but he's still got a ridiculous goal scoring record there. In the UEFA European Championships for the under-21s, he's got 1 goal in 3 under-21 caps at the age of 16. That's still brilliant. And in the cup, the lower league cup, in 2 appearances, 1 start and 1 sub appearance, he's got 5 goals. He is just brilliant, and he scored goals in the European league as well. So yeah, this guy is an absolute phenomenon, and I moved him into the first team squad because he needs to get games sooner rather than later. Now, I asked you guys what you thought I should do with him. Now, as you can see, he's now getting a bit better at that, just because I thought, if nothing else, he needs to be retrained to be able to play that role anyway, because he's versatile, and I want to make sure we can get the best out of him. Ideally, I'd like him to be natural in all 3 of these roles. That would be my perfect scenario for him, because he's young and I feel like he's got the quality to actually be able to do that if we start him early. Train his ass as an SS, train him as an SS. A lot of you thought that was a good idea, and I think that he genuinely, when you actually look at the attribute, there's actually one where we can see, if we go on the attribute changes, we can see how he would be as a shadow striker, and you can see that he has basically every attribute that you'd want for a shadow striker is already very, very good. So he'd actually be excellent there. And he's got that physicality of being 6'6". So he's got that added aerial presence that perhaps Viarchik's decent, but that extra 6 inches could make a huge difference in terms of keeping the ball up the pitch for us. So I think that retraining in there is definitely a good sign. However, there were some other thoughts. You know, Zwigawa is left-footed and already capable of playing on that wing. Perhaps get him trained there too. Not a bad idea. So on this side, we use a winger on attack. Dribbling, 12, first touch, 12, passing, 10, technique, 11. You know, his anticipation's a little low. Flair is good, off the ball's good. He's got good work rate, good acceleration and agility, good stamina. He's got good strength as well for that sort of stuff. I mean, he's crossing... I would say it's only 8, but the fact is he's still only 16, so that's not even that bad. I reckon in a few years he could easily get that up well above 10. So I think as a left-sided winger he'd be pretty good. I know there's a whole idea of wide target men. I don't really want to go mucking around with that just yet, but it's definitely there as an option in the future. Plus, remember, we put a lot of balls to the back post, and, you know, he's got the pace to get on the end of it. He's not super fast, but he'll probably get quicker. And he's got that added height to be able to win stuff at the back post for us to either knock him back across or just get good headers on goal. You know, he's got 12 heading as well. There's a lot of things that come to miss. He's got 12 composure as well. This guy's just got everything that I could possibly want right now. And the third option, of course, is to change the system. And I'm not entirely opposed to that, but I wouldn't want to do it just yet. I'd want to have like a full pre-season where we could mess around, because it's not just as simple as moving it up to a different striker role, because obviously at the moment his best roles are advanced forward, target man, poacher, and I don't know if that's really the kind of role we'd want to have. If anything, I wouldn't mind a deep lying forward potentially, because it would sort of mimic the shadow strikers type of role but be a bit further up the pitch, and maybe a deep lying forward on attack perhaps, so that he's got that added dribbling ability and to push forward. I don't know, because I feel like it would actually change the tactic more than you'd think due to the way that the AI handles these sort of strikerless systems. So I'm still not sure on that one. But what I really want to do for now is to train him so that he's natural in all 3 of those roles, and then we can kind of play him in any of them and have a load of versatility out of him. The other thing I really like is, like I said in the last, or the episode before, Dortmund came in with a bid for him, and I rejected it, but he didn't kick up a fuss, nothing. I didn't even have to talk to him to get him to stay. So that suggests to me that he might have quite a high loyalty stat, and that could be very useful because it means that we might actually be able to hang on to this guy, and the faster we can climb up the European ladder the better. And I actually do wonder if this guy could be a sort of dynasty player for us that could be like the Bruno Bridges of this save. I genuinely think he could be that good. If anything, I think he's much better than Bruno Bridges, but I mean in terms of a character. So yeah. And just on that topic as well, apparently Polonia actually had, well, I'll just read it out. Dariusz Zwigawa was one of Polonia's best players in the 90s. Mateusz must be one of his sons. So there you go. There's a lot about this guy that, to me, suggests that he could be an absolute beautiful part of this save now. Right, so that's our little roundup on what's going on with Zvigawa. Hopefully we'll keep an eye on him. I want to keep this guy at the club for the entire save. I don't know if it's going to be possible, but if it is, then my God, am I going to make and do everything I can to make that happen. So directly after the game against Sporting, we had ourselves a game away at Lech Poznan. Not doing that well this season. I think we're a bit unfortunate, really. Paula's goal gave them the lead. We then did get the equaliser through Leandro Albarracin in the 87th minute. Yamrog's out injured, though, which is a real problem, and I think that could cost us because he's been sensational this year. Him and Albarracin have really strengthened that defensive side of things, and Giovagnoli just does not seem to cut it at the moment, but only a point, which is sad. Then a rotated team in the cup got us a 3-1 victory. Giovagnoli did score in this one, as did Kane Pavey, and then, of course, Vitharson grabbing his second of the season. Man of the match performance for him. He's doing a good job and just being a second team player at the moment, and I think as things move on in the future and I can actually start rotating the team more for league fixtures when Champions League stuff's around, we're going to basically have like what I did with Red Star, because we basically had two teams, a team for the Champions League and a team for the league after a while, and obviously once we were out of the Champions League we reverted back to that, but it meant that we had basically a lot of players getting football, and that really helped. They did get a goal, wasn't enough, for through, and then in a much better result, we beat Legia 2-0 in the derby and dominated them. We could have been 3-0 up. Victor Hugo missed a penalty, Carballo scored, Vinjevic grabbed a goal. They only had one shot in the entire match, and admittedly it was a clear-cut chance, but my goodness, we were fantastic in this game. Great win for us, and it moves us 4 points clear, I think. Now, I don't know what kind of lineup we're going to be able to go for today, because of course, well, Yamrog's out, and that concerns me. Although everyone else is pretty much alright. I rested Fiarchik for the last game. Yordanov's nearly back fit as well, which is really nice. So actually, we're looking alright. I'd probably be tempted to go with that for now. I'll bring back in Pandurovic, though. So yeah, Victor Hugo, Carballo, Fiarchik, Rodriguez, Ciliac, Patino, Giovagnoli, Vinjevic, Pandurovic, Albarracin and Franceschi. On the bench, that's going to be a bit more difficult. It's going to be Zaborowski, Mane, Vitharson, Pavey, Nikolic, Palacios, and of course Mateusz Konefal. Okay. Oh my lord. Oh, this is a very different style this time. Oh my lord. They're just crazy to think that last season we got third in our group with having 4 points, whereas this year I honestly think that to get third we're probably going to need at least 8 or so. So we got a bit lucky, but if we were to beat Sporting today, that could really do it for us. Acuna. Oh, what a save from Franceschi. That is a world-class stop. He really is the man. Haven't seen him make a horrible error yet as well, which is always important. Ball whipped in again and headed away by Vinjevic. Not great, really. Oh, go on, get to that. Oh my god, what a save again. He could be the bigger Bolongo that we needed. Look at the space they're giving us from goal kicks. Centre-back distribution, no. Definitely fullbacks. Options all over the pitch. Albarracin's got all the way through. Oh, he nearly scored. Wow, he is a really good player, and I think that makes our left side much stronger. We're pulling the possession back too, which is very nice. Pandurovic, it's in! Uroš Pandurovic gives us the lead. Sasa Ciliac with the ball in, and now we lead 1-0. We've really turned this game around. The opening few minutes was all Sporting, but we're getting the possession back now. We're creating chances. This is a weird one. He's actually headed that. Oh my, that's terrible goalkeeping. We lead in the match. This is huge. A win here, and my god, I think we'd get third. Our patience is really, really nice. Giovagnoli. Back post. Victor Hugo! Oh no. That was the sort of thing he puts away every time. We're putting the pressure on them now. It's really nice to see. Giovagnoli. Can he dig one out for us, maybe? Rodriguez. Fiarchik. All the way out wide for Albarracin. Can he dig one out? Patience. Fiarchik! Over the crossbar again. Oh, no. It's going to be one of those ones where you regret not taking our chances, isn't it? You can just kind of feel it's going to be a sting in the tail here. Pandurovic knocks it down for Victor Hugo. Ball across Rodriguez! And there we go. We've done it. We haven't scored a goal like that for a while. What I would say is a lot of our highlights start from throw-ins, but it's not because we score that many of them. We have scored this one. It's because the ball is being long thrown, which means it's going into the box in a dangerous area, and that triggers an extended highlight. This, however, brilliant stuff. Victor Hugo puts it across. Rodriguez, they all push out. Nobody there. It's 2-0. And Albarracin's in there again. Victor Hugo now. Go on, you've got men at the back post. You've got to find Rodriguez here, surely. Ball across. Fiarchik! He's put it wide again. 10 minutes left. 2-0 up. Not cruising, but doing a great job. Ciliac again. What a save from Teixeira. That is almost as good as the one Franceschi made in the first half. 3 minutes to go. Patino's won it. He's going to have a shot, surely. No, it goes for Victor Hugo. What a stop again. We could have had more goals. Wow, what a performance. We're going to get the clean sheet too. Our goalkeeper's had a brilliant day. We probably could have had more goals. We've been absolutely sensational today. Look at that. A 2-0 victory at home. 7 points on the board. Our goalkeeper got a 7.5 and he didn't save a penalty. That's one of the highest ratings I've seen on a goalkeeper that's organically happened. That is huge. Only 4 goals on the board, but we've got 2 clean sheets against them. We're 7 points on the board now, top of our Champions League group. What a moment. We've still got the Man United-Monaco game, though. That's very interesting. A draw there would be very, very interesting. I think we've pretty much wrapped up third with that, given that we've got a better head-to-head than Sporting. And they've got to play both Man United and Monaco, so we'll see. Right, off-camera games, come back for the Monaco game at home. This is going to get very interesting now. So, fresh off the back of that brilliant result in Europe, we got a brilliant result in the league against Cracovia. We seem to be back to normal service now. We're really starting to grind teams down, even without some of the best players in certain games. 5 different goal scorers too. Patino got a goal. Fijacic got a goal. Victor Hugo got himself a nice pen. Rodriguez scored one, as did Edwin Palacios in a 5-0 thrashing of Cracovia. Can't go wrong there. Apologies if you can hear a slight humming in the background. A neighbour is now cutting their lawn because apparently today is just the day when people do loud things a lot. So, yeah, a 2-0 win against Wisła Krakow as well. Added another win, another clean sheet, and 2 more goals. One for Rodriguez and one for Herman Carballo. But you might have noticed, there he is, bottom left. Mateusz Zwigoła made his first ever appearance for us in the league, his debut, and he got an assist 6 minutes in. He headed the ball down to Rodriguez, who put it in the back of the net. He got some key passes, he created a chance, which was probably a goal, and a 7.7 on his debut as a 16-year-old. Phenomenal performance from him. We deserve the win again, but it's just really nice that we can rely on him to play in multiple positions. I flipped him over to play in Fiacic's role towards the end of the game, and he did a good job in there too, winning some headers. Just really looking like a really all-round good player, and the more first-team football he gets exposed to, the better. So he's going to be a brilliant backup to get him all that first-team experience. I'm really looking forward to seeing how he develops. It's exciting, I tell you. And just very quickly, that leaves us on 38 points. Legia still have a game in hand, though. They could go back to 1 point behind us, but we're 7 points above Rakov and Corona now, and now 10 points clear over Lech and Katowice. And if you look at, Lechia, they're 14 points behind us now. They're really having a poor season. So, tough times today. We lost 3-1 to Sporting's under-19 team, and then we lost 5-1 to Monaco's. So we've gone sort of reversing the roles there, but we're currently sitting second. If we beat Monaco today, we finish guaranteed. In fact, no, if we beat Monaco today, we wrap up second spot, because Sporting won't be able to catch us either because of the head-to-head. So if we were to come up with a victory, we would get through to the next round of the Champions League, which would be insane. This is going to be difficult, though. Monaco, I don't believe they're as bad as their position would suggest. So, switch things around a little bit. Victor Hugo can come back in. Everybody else, actually, no. Surely Ciliac. Yeah, it's got to be Ciliac. Patino, though, is injured and he will miss this game, which means it is going to have to be Victor that starts. And I'm all right with that. Nikolic won't start here. I put him in instead of... he still needs a rest, even though he missed the last game. I feel like I'll risk him for this one. Oh, no, he's too knackered. I'll put him on the bench in case we need him later. Freitas and Vinjevic? I'm surely Pandurovic is available. Yeah. Freitas has not been brilliant so far. Pandurovic is knackered. Mane is the man for the job, I think. And Giovagnoli in there too. On the bench. So on the bench, we're going to go with Zwigoła, of course. Freitas, Vitharsen, Pavey, Konofal Palacios, and Kriška, a youngster, just to fill up because we've got certain requirements I think we have to actually meet. So that's what we're going to go with. We're going to try and be a bit more positive today. It's still not going to be easy, but if we took a point, that could be huge. In fact, a point would be enough, I think. Let's have this. Is the other game in our group? Yes, it is. So the Sporting Man United game is going on at the same time, which is very nice. So we get a real idea of what's happening. The fact is, we put 7 points on the board, and that would usually surely be enough to get third spot. But this group is a bit different, isn't it? Everyone's kind of competing. A common saying, that one. Why is he distributing to the... Distribute to fullbacks? Why are you playing it to... Why would he not just distribute it to the fullbacks who are completely in space there? They're always going to be open. We need to get the ball to them as fast as possible. Because that's where our best chances are going to come from. Getting the ball out wide and then working it through the middle afterwards. Oh, no, Pellegri's in. This is always a goal, isn't it? Yes, it is. Pietro Pellegri after 3 minutes. And that's all come because the goalkeeper just didn't distribute the ball where he was supposed to. I mean, obviously, there was more to it than that. But that's really disappointing. Like, there's no reason for him to not just spread that to the fullback. Boschilla's ball over the top. Mane's been caught up the pitch for some reason. And Pellegri is just... I mean, we know what Pellegri was like for City when we played them against Stockport. And yeah, it just really ain't happening for us at the moment, is it? We're offering nothing and we're getting battered with shots. Ball in Rodriguez! Yes! What a moment that is. Milos Nikolic puts it to the back post and there is Rafael Rodriguez to find us a very undeserved equaliser. I've got to say, we've not been good in this game so far, but we've got ourselves an equaliser. This is a beautiful ball in from Nikolic, though. It's really nice to have 2 quality left-backs. Ball across, there's Rafael Rodriguez. 8th goal of the season for him. He's going under the radar as being a bit good. Nikolic again, really nice football. Fijacic, holding the ball up. Go on, you need to find Victor Hugo with the ball. There's so much space at the back post. Finds Fijacic, can he square it across to someone? He does! Carballo, and we're winning! It's Polonia 2, Monaco 1. What a turnaround this has been. At the moment, we're going top of the bloody group. What a performance. The hold-up play from Fijacic was sensational. And Fiacic's actually the one with the assist. Lovely little ball into the channel, though. And this is a brilliant little pick out to pick out the on-running Carballo. And he's just got the header on it. It's 2-1 to Polonia Warszawa. And what a turnaround that is in the first half. Come on. Even if we've just given ourselves a chance to grab a draw from this game just by being... Uh-oh, Tielemans through. Oh, wow. What a hit from Yuri Tielemans. It's 2... Oh, damn it. We were so close. We're actually at least giving it a go today. 2-2 on the night is great, but that's frustrating. I thought this is a great tackle initially from... I don't know who it was, actually. Oh, it's Victor. But then the ball just comes to Tielemans, and he's just thundered one. I mean, that is a hell of a hit. That's a shame. God damn. Can't really do much about that. Celiac lost space out wide. Finds Rodriguez on the other wing. Can he cut through and maybe have a shot? He's through! What a save from Mario Cesar. Rodriguez, brilliant again, though. My assistant keeps wanting me to play long balls, and I just wonder why, but maybe we should try it. He keeps saying it over and over. They are forcing it now. They've got a lot of players forward. Mane, can he knock it down for someone? He's found Palacios. Oh, what a save from Mario Cesar. We've really improved. Can he spit through for someone? Palacios. Oh, God. Nikolic. Saved by Mario Cesar. We've actually really improved in this second half. This is brilliant. We are 5 minutes away now from a point which would see us qualify for the knockout stages of the Champions League, I think, in a group with Monaco, Man United and Sporting. So Vigawa, get back and make your block, son. Oh, no. Ball in. Goebbels puts it wide. 30 seconds to go, lads, until we're through. I think Franceschi lumps it long. Palacios doesn't... Oh, he sort of wins it. Pellegrini... Oh, God, spacing behind. Oh, no, they're all going back post. This is a simple goal, isn't it? What a block that is from Giovagnoli, I think. Ball in, cleared away, and that's going to do it. Come on. I think it's it. I think we're going to do it. A 2-2 draw is all we need. Come, really? Yes! I think that is enough. We'll see. There we go. Polonia Warszawa qualify for the first knockout round of the Champions League. We've knocked out Monaco. Come on. Wow. So, next episode... it's going to be Manchester United away. You never know what we're capable of coming up with. So that's what we're going to do. We'll do Man United and we'll also play the other one as a double live com, just to show you the last game before Christmas. But what a moment that is. We've got through to the Champions League knockouts. Only our second attempt at getting through. That's huge for coefficient points. That must be massive. So, if you've enjoyed that, and I really hope you have, drop a like. We're through to the knockout stages. If that ain't worth a like, I don't know what is. So do that. It helps the channel out a load. And if you're new to the channel, subscribe. This doesn't happen every time, but sometimes it does, and that's always good. So stick around for more of that, and I'll join you guys in the next episode for the final game in the group against Manchester United. Can we get top? Probably not, but it doesn't matter at all. I'll see you guys soon. Thanks so much for watching. Bye-bye.